Hi guys, in this video I'll be doing a quick overview of these three models of SodaStream. This is the Terra, E-Terra, and the Art models. Alright, I have been using the SodaStream system for more than 10 years. We had the SodaStream Source. It was a very solid machine. It lasted us, as I said, for about 10 years. The indicators that showed the levels of, carbonation, that did go out probably halfway through, but the machine worked fine. We just had to take it apart and clean it ever so often because of course you're dealing with water and stuff, and of course if you use carbonated flavorings and stuff, you have to take that in consideration. You do want to make sure that nothing is growing in there. Anyway, so about 5 months ago our old machine broke, and I honestly didn't spend a lot of time digging into the new models because I just wanted a quick replacement, and I got this Terra model, and I'm very disappointed in the fact that this broke in less than 5 months. All right, this button here, if you look to the back, it usually has like a piece of plastic that passes through, right, so that when you push this, it's like a little lever system, and that broke. Of course, I only figured out how it worked in the back there after the fact. And you see I have like an old zip tie. Initially I did get this part to work in the pressing mechanism. However, apparently there's a white something that was in there that works with the pump system, and somehow that probably fell out, so it doesn't work anymore. So this is just trash now. So not happy with the fact that that broke so quickly. However, now I'm aware that this button to the top here, you definitely don't want to push on it very hard. So there is that with this machine. This one is electric, so it does need to be plugged in. So this is the E-Terra. I don't know if you will consider that a negative, because now you have the additional cost of electricity, even though it's not going to be much, but it is a cost. But this one has the settings for you, so you could just press the button and it will put the carbonation in there, right? And I'll demonstrate after, right? And this one is the Art. This one is closest to the Source that we had before, but again, it is not as solid. It is more solid than these two maybe, right? When I initially took it out of the box, it felt a little bit more solid than the Terra and the E-Terra, but definitely still very plasticky. Even this lever here, it looks solid, but it is all plastic and chromium, right? And once today I did push down on it, and I could feel it straining. So you want to push down, but you don't want to push it all the way down. And as I said, I'll demonstrate after. Now, even though I'm disappointed in the direction of going, everything is going, becoming so much cheap, like just cheaply made, right? But we chose to continue with this system for two reasons. One, when our system broke and I replaced this, when this broke, this new one, when it broke, the day before, literally the day before, we had just refilled all of our canisters, and I didn't want to have all the, filled canisters. And yeah, so I decided to continue with the SodaStream system for a little bit longer. But also, this happens to be my husband and I, our choice of drink, because we both don't drink sodas. This actually helped my husband get off of drinking a lot of sodas. I used to drink, a little bit of soda here and there, but my husband used to drink a lot of Coca-Cola. And now he doesn't drink any soda at all. I don't drink soda anymore. Also, we both don't drink alcohol. Just a choice, personal choice. So, but we both like carbonated water, right? Honestly, I drink a lot of coffee. If it wasn't for migraines, I would have ditched coffee for an ice cold bottle of carbonated water. But it has to be chilled in the freezer. Something I try not to do so much anymore because I've, destroyed a few bottles forgetting it in the freezer. Anyway, we enjoy carbonated water. It can definitely help you get off of soda, right? So I was on this machine. This machine does feel a little bit more solid than these, but not as solid. You definitely don't want to push this all the way down because it is not as strong as the other one. The other machine, the one that we had, because I know there's so many different models, it was more square, and the front part, you used to be able to push it down, and the indicators would light. Well, when they were working, they would light up to tell you how much carbonation was in there. If it was one, the second level that had 2 water droplets, or the third level that had 3 water droplets, okay? So these two different style of, pressing manual, because these two don't require electricity, but they both in different ways don't feel very solid. They feel a little cheap, okay? So you want to be careful. But I would pick this one over this any day, all right? If you don't mind the electricity, this is probably not a bad option. If you don't mind the added cost of the cord, if it's not going to be in the way. But I do like the fact that you don't need the electricity for this. Now the art model to the back, if it is you wanted to put in one of the big CO2 canisters, this one has a little opening to the back here already, so technically you may not need to bore a hole in the back of the plastic, and you might be able to keep the original machine looking intact. So there is that as well. All right, before I show press it, the water bottles, it's advertised that they are dishwasher safe. However, I'd never put mine in the dishwasher, and I've seen people put it in there and then the bottle gets warped. So I just rinse it out with slightly warm soap water when I do need to wash it, and of course wash the rim. All right, so there is that. What else? So all in all, I'm happy with it for now. I have enough space. I'm just going to store these away until this one breaks, because I know it's not going to last. And yeah, right? So definitely a good option if you want to get off soda. You can buy the little flavored drinks or whatever. I actually got one free, a diet version one, but that's what I picked when I purchased this metal cover with the colored string on there. There's a teal one as well, but we don't really use those very much. Most times, 90% of the time, we use just water, and we might add, but my husband likes to add lime or lemon to his water. I just like the carbonated water chilled, like really, really cold. My husband doesn't really like it that cold. Anyway, so that's an overview of the machines. I like it all in all. I just don't like the fact that the machines feel a lot cheaper. So like with a lot of things now, if it's something that you still want to enjoy, you want to keep that in mind. It is cheaply made, so you want to be a little bit careful with how you use it. But for the function of drinking carbonated water, that works pretty well. All right. So according to the company, it's for light CO2, 3 pumps, and the setting here it's kind of set that way. And I did look it up. For strong carbonation, 5 should be fine. And well, this last level, if you wanted a lot of carbonation, is set to 6, right? They don't recommend, according to them, they don't recommend more than 7 short pumps. But to be honest, we just put carbonation as we would like. All right, so again, just press it. And as much as possible, don't try to, pass the water fill line, because then, say I have my rag here, we always have water all over the place. I do like how this one lights up though. That it does look nice, but I still don't like the electricity. The fact that it needs electricity. Right? So similarly, I can see the temptation with this, just like how we, sometimes we just push down. I could see the temptation to just put your hand, your arm strength to push this down. So I don't know. But we'll see how long this lasts. Overall, I'm still happy with the SodaStream system. I just wish that, even if not all, like this one had a lot more metal to it, to be honest. Anyway, hopefully that was helpful. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will talk to you in another one. Bye.